Let's start with the blank report. I already have a connection with the database, but in case if you want to know how to make a connection, I'm going to show you. By the way, this is for SQL, not for analytics. Then you will have to go to OLEDB area and choose OLEDB provider for SQL Server. Please keep in mind, this is for SQL. For server, there are two places where you can find it. Go to SQL and then right click on this tab, properties, and then you can see the name of the server over here. Copy it, or the other way to find the server name is you can go to your SAP, go to choose and create a company, then choose your database. You can see the current server, MSSQL 2017, and the server name is provided here. Copy that and paste it over here. User ID will be the same user ID which you use for SQL, and the password will also be the same password for SQL. Basically, we are making connection to the database. We are making to SQL, and when you have the server user ID and password correct, when you press the drop-down button, you will see the list of databases. If you don't see the list of databases, it means either the server user ID or password is wrong. You will have to check it. Make sure that the credentials are correct. Then choose the database which you want to make a connection to. Okay, you can see that the database connection has been made as the server that I chose is visible here. Next, there are three ways in which we can extract data from the database. The first one is by adding command. The second one is by using processor. The third one is by calling a processor in the command. I'm going to show you the first one. I will show you all three one by one, and I will show you what's the difference between the three of them and what's the best method to extract the data. Let's start with the command. Press on add command and then press this greater than symbol. Over here, we need to paste our query. I have this query. I'm going to paste it here. Okay. One thing that I need to show you is this query gets the data of the second document. I have two documents in my GRPO. The first one is this one. The second one is this one. I have a filter applied here. Without this filter, I get the data for both of the documents. But I want the data of only one document, so I have to apply the filter of document. I'm doing this because if you go to SAP and check the layout, this is the system here. This is the default layout. This only shows the details of the document that is displayed here. See, you can see it again. There are 10 items, and or in this layout there are 10 items. If I switch to another document and then preview, see only one item. So we have to make the we have to make the filter to get the details of a specific document, because if we are on this document and if we want to get the data, obviously we want the data from this document, not the other one too. So if we do not apply the filter, we will get all the documents, but we don't want all the documents, we only want one of them. Take this filter. Now this filter can be applied here to our crystal report, but instead of doing this manually, we will do it through parameter. Okay. Now I have created the parameter. Just right click over here next to the equals to and double press this stop. Once done, it will prompt for the document for which we want the document, for which we want the data. I'm going to press one. See, the connection has been removed. You can see all the fields are available here. 2 to 4 to 6 to 8, 10 fields, and there were 10 fields as well. 2 to 4 to 6 to 8, 10. Okay, 10 fields are there and 10 fields are remaining. This is how we can make the connection to the database with a command. Now we are going to use procedure. We'll go to database excerpt. Now, if you want to remove this command, then press this lesson. Now, to add a procedure, this is under the server name. That's the database name. Expand it. Expand DBA. You can see here stored procedure. I'm going to search for my procedure. See, GRP detail. This is the procedure I have created. It has the same query. Now, this procedure has a parameter with the name document. The filter has already been applied in the procedure. I have to enter the key. Once we have the procedure, we don't need to create a parameter. But in the case of procedure, we will have to change the name of the parameter. Okay, in the field explorer, you can see parameter fields. Then right click on the doc key, edit. And rather than having it as @doc key, we will have to rename it as, oh sorry, that's not how we do it. Right click on it and then rename. And doc key should be the name. Because if we give any other name other than doc key here, when we press the preview button after deploying that layout, it will ask us the document number. If we refresh it, it's not asking, but okay, I'll show you how it's done. Just keep in mind that the way to name a parameter, which is the primary key, you have to name it as doc key @. Now the third way, right? Okay, so it is connected. Hit connect again. Here, you see execute, and the procedure name. And then we'll give the parameter over here, because we know that this procedure takes a parameter. That's doc key. I'm going to create a procedure. Yeah, sorry, not procedure, parameter. Done. Again, it's going to prompt mention 2. Done. So I've shown you how to make a connection to the database and how can you get the details of the query from the database using command, procedure, and by calling the procedure. I've also shown you that the name of the parameter should be doc key @. If it's the primary key of that table, then we should use @ after the name of the parameter. And for the document entity, it should be doc key @.